Hello, YouTube. It's your girl JaKelXO, and welcome back to my channel. But if you are new, definitely hit that subscribe button to join the crew and hit that bell to be notified of any time that I upload. I am on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. I am mainly active on my Instagram page at JaKelXO, but my socials will be in the description box, and you can follow me there at any time. But let's dive in onto this conversation of the PLE that has happened this past weekend, Clash at Paris. Definitely was an interesting outcome of events of what we have all witnessed, but I can definitely say this PLE was kind of mid, but it did enough to pivot into what we could be expecting or unexpect of moving forward in the future right now. Definitely am going to deep dive each match of what I thought and very much deep dive in what turn of events have occurred. So let's dive right into the first one and let's get to this review. Up first, the open match between Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, versus the Tribal Thief, Bronson Reed. This match actually turned out to be really good. Definitely enjoyed how well Bronson Reed was showcased in this match, because I've always thought he was a great competitor, especially for the bigger guys, the bigger competitors. Definitely loved how he was going toe-to-toe with Roman Reigns. He kept him sharp in this match. Roman definitely looked good as always. Enjoyed their chemistry, how they worked in the ring. They moved a lot. They moved very in a cohesive fashion. Definitely enjoyed how Bronson Reed countered his moves. The way he countered that spear was absolutely insane. I was very shocked at that turn of event. Definitely not shocked that Roman Reigns won. Of course, he was going to win, get his shoes back and all that. Bronson Reed could have used this win, though, just definitely to help the faction grow a little bit stronger. But it's all right. The shenanigans really started popping off after the match was over. Paul Heyman got into a guillotine. Roman definitely had to get his lip back, but Roman got a little too... had his guard down, because after he did all that, he got speared by a Braun Breaker. Got absolutely crushed by a tsunami by Bronson Reed, and I was like, well, he's definitely gonna be out for a very long time. Well, thank you for this match. We'll see you in your movie of Street Fighter, and hopefully that goes well, because I'll definitely be watching when that comes out too. All right, next up is the tag team match, Wyatt Six versus Street Profits. Now, this match was very good. We see these teams go toe-to-toe with each other very well, and so they have great chemistry, so it wasn't surprising that this was entertaining. But let's talk about the shenanigans, because that's what really matters most in this segment with this tag match. One, I don't understand why BFAB cannot help out, because the way Nikki and Bo really helped their team capture the win, I was like, all right, cool. But BFAB was like, nah, you guys got it. But I guess she depends on them to capture their wins, because they always, get their W. But this time they did not, because before the match even started, they had a lot of disagreement. Angelo started the fight. He put his hand across Montez Ford's chest. It was like, nah, I'll start first. I got it. And when I seen that, I looked at my screen and was like, oh wow, the intensity is real right here. And it's kind of crazy to see the Street Profits being on the different page. But this plans to see for Street Profits to split soon. I really feel like Angelo's going to turn on Montez more, so that way they can have a good success rate in the beginning for Montez single push, because a lot of fans have, voiced and been vocal about wanting to see Montez as a single competitor. They really could go the route to leave both Street Profits to leave respectfully, but I guess the betrayal just makes it a lot more interesting. It really does, because it did capture my eye. But hey, ready to see how this is going to play out, because Street Profits ending is going to hurt, but at the same time, it's going to be great to really see Montez and Angelo go their separate ways and see what they're going to do separately and individually. But other than that, Wyatt Six got the win. I don't know who they're going to face next, where they go from here. Hopefully they, have something up their sleeve and have something else cooking. Alrighty, next up is the ladies, Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't really care for Nikki Bella, but I can respect what she's doing right now in the women's division in this current time right now. I'll give her that. She's doing all right. She's going toe-to-toe with these ladies, but it's just like, why do we have to have her back? But I was like, you know what? We got to deal with it. We got to keep it moving, keep it pushing. But I don't really have anything to really much say about this match. It was just okay. You know, it wasn't the greatest. I definitely did not like that spot where Nikki Bella had hit Becky multiple times on the announce tables. I did not like that part. I like the part where Becky won, though. Definitely enjoyed seeing her retain her championship. It was just kind of crazy to see some fans really think that Nikki was going to get this win, and I'm just like, that's very delusional to think that Nikki Bella was going to win during this time and get that belt off of Becky. But anyways, that's all I gotta say about this match. Next up is Sheamus versus Rusev. This match actually turned out to be a banger. I actually enjoyed this match from beginning to end. Definitely loved how they were going toe-to-toe with one another and really giving it their all. Definitely love the fact that Rusev was kind of getting frustrated in the match because Sheamus was not getting taken out, none whatsoever. He was really getting him a run for his money. Definitely enjoyed the spots in this match. I thought they moved so smoothly inside the ring and outside the ring. Definitely love that how Sheamus went through that cabinet, bar, counter, whatever it was. That was an insane spot. And then, of course, Sheamus hitting the white noise onto Rusev through the table. That was an insane spot. I loved it. The ending of Sheamus tapping was just like, wow, this is it. Sheamus was like, no more. Definitely enjoyed this match. It was very entertaining. And so, yeah, that's all I got to say about this match. Next up is John Cena versus Logan Paul. Don't really have too much to say about this match, but just to get my critique in match detail, I thought it was pretty cool. The build up to this match was very weird. Definitely felt like a filler the way they announced it on the PLE. It was just kind of odd. But I was like, hey, we got to see it. They made it official. Let's go ahead. But they surprisingly did well. Logan Paul, of course, looked good. John Cena definitely liked this better than his SummerSlam match for sure. Definitely liked how he did various finishers from his other colleagues. I really love the End of Days and the Styles Clash being included into this match. Of course, John Cena got the win. Don't know where Logan Paul will go after this, but hopefully they have something for him to do. But other than that, this match turned out pretty good. It was all right. Alrighty, main event time. The Fatal 4-Way, Jey Uso versus LA Knight, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. Definitely knew Seth Rollins was going to retain here because the way Jey Uso had helped Roman Reigns earlier, definitely was just confused the reason why he was out. I'm like, you just lessen your odds on winning now. I mean, you weren't going to win anyway, but it's just like, sir, why would you not have yourself to be 100% but going in this match? But I was like, hey, oh well, it's fine. But definitely can say this match turned out to be pretty okay. Definitely loved it. It was very entertaining because of the shenanigans that was involved in it. All men looked good, showcasing their moves and going toe-to-toe with each other. Definitely loved it. But Becky coming out was a swerve, I'm not going to lie. And that definitely was unexpected because I did not think Becky was going to come out, but I loved it. I was like, oh, this really shakes up everything. Now I'm like sitting there thinking too, and I'm like, all right, Punk, you really got to get your wife involved in this now because you can't hit a woman. But we know who can. You can get your girl, bring back AJ Lee. This is the perfect time to really enter this feud because the vision is really increasing, even though they're a little shaky sometimes. Don't seem like they're progressing. But hey, seeing this now, Seth Rollins kind of growing. He definitely is going to be holding his title for a very long time now. I don't see him losing this anytime soon, but definitely Becky getting involved in this situation now is so interesting. I definitely have been loving her as the IC title champion. Definitely been enjoying it a lot. So I'm definitely curious of how this is going to go from here. But match was cool. Definitely love the outcome. And I love the ending of this PLE. But alrighty, you guys, definitely concluded right here because I am definitely done giving my PLE review at Clash in Paris. It wasn't the strongest PLE. It was definitely kind of mid in my opinion. But the shenanigans and the segments that went on in between really helped this PLE have a little bit more highlighted moments to really see what we're going to be expecting or unexpecting in the future. So it helped pivot enough to see and look forward to other things. But I want to hear your thoughts and opinions of what you thought of this PLE. So definitely leave your comments down below so that way I can read them and engage with their conversation. But other than that, I'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful day and God bless. Peace.